smart. Now please, enjoy the show.
Welcome to the 24 Hours of Stand-Up Marathon 2026. Yes. Who has been to the 24 Hours of Stand-Up previously? Okay, who has been to Little Mountain Gallery previously? And who is here for the very first time? All right, you picked a rough one to get down to. This is going to be an experience for you, and your faces show that you knew this was a mistake. But for everybody else, this is our annual fundraiser, Little Mountain Gallery. We are a not-for-profit. We've been around now for perhaps 10 or 20 years, depending on how you slice it. And as I was writing these notes down, I realized there's a lot of information off the top that we've built. This one is our most complicated show we've ever done, and it's going to happen in real time. So I will start at the top. So there is a GoFundMe that you can donate to. Amelia, let's pull that up here, the GoFundMe. Amelia in the booth, everybody. Amelia in the booth. Let's hear it for her. We're six, so these are donations going to Little Mountain Gallery and the Downtown Eastside Women's Center. We also have a subscription page. You can subscribe to Little Mountain Gallery, and hey, why not give us $10 every month? One person is. Oh, thank you so much, Chris Adi. You are a champion. Oh, it's been 12 months, Chris. Ooh la la. Thank you for the $120. Less Stripe fees. Yes, let's hear it for that one person, huh? Oh, he's doing God's work. Okay, what else is going on? We also this year have a 50-50. No idea how this is going to go. Very stringent rules from the Gambling Commission. Sort of regret that I set this up. But here's basically what I found, and I said, okay, we will do it. So every ticket, the maximum you can charge is $2. So they are $2, and the maximum you can give away at any time is $500. So the maximum we can gather altogether is $4,000. So we will be doing 4 draws through the show at 11 p.m., 9 a.m., 1 p.m., and 8 p.m. Not sure how that one's going to work. We've also got some merch, we got some buttons, we got some pens. Ooh, we spent a lot of money. I feel like a lot of these are gonna get thrown out after the show. So you may be wondering, what's going on? So this is, we're gonna be running 24 hours of stand-up. The clock has started. Amelia, let's pull that clock up here. Amelia at the booth, everybody. Let's hear it for Amelia. So we've already started, 23 hours to go in 50 minutes, so you can all read. We have a team of writers who I cannot interact with yet because we have too much to get to. But so the writers, they're very funny comedians, friends of Graham, friends of the venue, some who have stumbled in off the streets, and they're going to be writing in shifts of 2 hours. So we've got like over 100 comedians that are volunteering their time. And this year we're going to try something new. So while the comics are down here writing, we also have a team of people upstairs who are recording and editing live sketches over 20, yep, that tickled your fancy, huh? The first time you smiled. Okay, so right in the front, okay. So they're going to be recording. They're going to be making original sketches based on the jokes. It's unclear how we're doing this at this point, but you're going to see such. So they're making them as we go, led by a very talented Christine Bordelin. We also have a couple of claps. That's good. Don't tire yourselves out. We also have a live stream, so this is going to the viewers at home. Not sure what camera I'm on, probably camera 5. Amelia, how many people are watching the live stream right now? Okay, somebody's watching that in the bathroom, I'm pretty sure. Hey, hope this is the way the show was meant to be seen. Thank you, Chris Audi, for all you do. All you do. Amelia, do we have anybody watching the live stream right now? All right, see, this is a mistake. Anytime I pause, I'm not sure where that sound is coming from, but I have a feeling Graham is not going to like it at all. At all. We want to thank a couple of our sponsors. Ooh, the ones that continue to respond. Yeah, sorry about that. Amelia, we're getting some of the live feed here. If you could, and my voice sounds just as annoying as all of you are hearing. We've got some sponsors here. Let's thank Main Street Brewing, Jukebox, Marigold's Cannabis around the corner. They gave us a ridiculously large bong to give away. Oh, I don't know. Anyone still using bongs out there? Ooh, it's a tactical bong, I'm pretty sure. Survived, thrown off the building. And then the Only Vintage, which is a vintage store on Davie Street. They gave us a gift card. Straight Brooklyn, straight out of Brooklyn, whatever you want to call them. Deck Store, the pizza place. Their donation is at this point, it's up in the air, but we could go by and get some pizza. It's unclear what exactly that donation is, but they said, hey, you guys bring us a lot of business. We'd love to help out. No follow-ups. And then who do we have? We have Click Self-Portrait Studio. See, this is in order of the solidity of their confirmation. So these guys said, hey, why don't you come down to Click Portrait Studio? We'll get you some photos. I think there was no follow-up there. And then I want to thank all of the companies who did not sponsor the venue and the show. We reached out to so many local businesses, so many fabulous local businesses in the area, but the one I want to shout out to the most, Hoka Shoes. Hoka Shoes. We thought that would be, every year Graham buys a new pair of Hoka shoes. I thought this would be a perfect donation, a perfect synergy. He's standing on stage. What better way to show your shoes work? Followed up with them. They said, hey, we talked to the people at the top. They said, you're not our demographic. It cuts. You know what? I agree with them. Don't boo them. They know what their brand is. That's why their brand is successful. And let's thank everybody who's volunteering this year at the bar, the comics, the people upstairs, all the LMG staff, everybody watching at home. How many people we got watching at home, Amelia? We got that?
We got about 91 people.
91 people? Oh, wow. An equal amount inside and outside. LMG caps out at 182. Okay. And there is one thing I want to do off the top. If you guys were here last year, Amelia, we gotta figure this out. We absolutely gotta figure this out. It's what? Okay, silence over there. That's fine. So last year, if you guys were here, you might remember a very special man who came down and spent some time with us. His name was, and this is how he identified, so I want to be clear, this is not me calling him this. He announced himself to be named Big Gay Al. That was his name. His name was Alan Basson. He came down, I believe high as a kite, off the street about 3 a.m., and he stuck around for hours and hours, and he forced his way onto the writing table. He started writing jokes. They were absolutely bonkers. He was a very nice guy. And he couldn't be here this year, so we have prepared a short tribute video to Alan Basson to remember him by. That's him. That's him. Yeah.
It's been a crazy night day. Last night I went to this 24-hour comic festival thing at, oh my God, I already forgot the name of the place. In Gastown. Awesome comedian Graham, oh God, I already forgot his last name. Yeah, I was there like 3 different times. Last night, this morning, this afternoon. And I was the butt of many jokes. I had 3 costume changes in the 3 times I went there. Pinky showed up last night and Baby Charms and got to say the Pinky Credo on the speed. I had the time of my life. And probably the happiest days of my life. Just validation of my amazingness. Super happy.
So let's give a round of applause for Alan, who couldn't be here. He did pass away in December. Yep. Alan Bisson, never forget all you did for us. Probably the worst way to start a show, I'm pretty sure. That's something we should have done at 3 a.m., I think, yeah. Hey, you guys ready to laugh? A man has passed away. Guys, so that's the business off the top. We have many more memorial videos. Some we may be making live upstairs at the same time. So everyone, we're gonna play an intro video and then we're gonna start the show. Are you guys ready to start the show? All right, Amelia, let's start it up.
Brazilian VR studio, yeah. Oh, there's somebody throwing some garbage at a ice cream place. That's the latest scoop is a clothing store. That's the name that should be for an ice cream place. Only go as far as the steam clock and don't go any further. And you know what? That's our venue's well past. Do not talk to anyone unless they talk to you. This goes for the show and for real life. Yes. That's a hot tip. Hot tip. Just passing through. There's the public washrooms 2 blocks away from here if anybody needs to know. Here we are, Wilmot Gallery. It's happening. It's all happening right now. We got the raccoons here. We got, does this guy have a name? Riley. Riley. This is Riley Raccoon. We got beer. In case you want beer, we got beer for sale. Main Street Brewing. Remember, this is live. This is live. This is after you guys went inside. And everyone left. Everybody left. Everybody's inside. Everybody took off. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Please welcome your host, Graham Clark.
Oh, Lordy Lord. Hi, everybody. Hi. Welcome to the very beginning of the 24-hour show. Thank you for coming. I host a weekly show here every Thursday. About 7 or 8 people attend a week, so this is new to me. I don't understand the laughs and the claps, so if I look a bit thrown, that's why. Hello, So welcome, everybody. Welcome. Boy, oh boy, is this going to be a fun time. And you know what? No refunds. No refunds. You know what I mean? If you're already having a lousy time, that's on you. You understood? We got these fantastic writers all writing away already. Can I tell you, recently I went and did a show in Nanaimo, BC. Do you guys know Nanaimo, BC? Yeah. Rough town, right? Nanaimo, BC. It's the first town I ever saw somebody getting tasered in, was Nanaimo, BC. And not by a cop, just a guy who had a taser. And I was doing a show there, and on the show, the guy that was running the show, his daughter, who's 8 years old, came up and did some jokes, right? She came up and told some jokes. And as you would, expect, she was absolute dog shit, right? What the fuck does she even do up there? I said, 8 years old, get the fuck off the stage. She was great. She was fantastic. The audience loved her. And then after the show, when we were heading back to the ferry, she said, boy, I made a lot in tips tonight. And let me assure you, as an audience, tips is not a part of the stand-up comedy experience. The most you can hope for is somebody to tell you a racist joke on your way out the door. How much do you think she made in tips?
50.
$325. That was more than I got paid, motherfucker. That's crazy. So anyways, I'm opening for her at the Vogue next week. I'm doing 45. She's going to do her classic 8 minutes at the end. Sometimes you go to a smaller town, and like once in a while, somebody will come up to me after the show and be like, geez, I don't know if I can live in the big city. I'd be like, what the fuck? Why did you say that to me, right? I don't care if you die right in front of me, you know what I mean? And they have some weird idea of what the big city is. They're like, I don't know if I can wait 45 minutes to use an ATM. And you're like, what the fuck? When they say that, I don't think I can move to the big city. What do they want from me? What do they want me to be like, no, please. No, please go to the big city. We could use somebody just like you. There's so many postal codes here, you can have your pick. Nice. Favorite audience member already established, okay? Hello. This lovely lady, she was Natasha, Lady Anna I was going to call you. She was here for the last 24-hour show, the whole 24 hours, and then went and had surgery. And it worked. She's here tonight. Yeah, welcome back. It's nice to see you. I went and saw, not that long ago, about 6 months ago, I went and saw Monster Trucks. You guys know Monster Trucks? It's the best goddamn show on earth. It's hard not to believe in God when you see a monster truck. Do you know what I mean? Like, what a beautiful design. And before Monster Trucks, they had these guys on motorbikes jumping off of ramps and doing tricks, and they were fucking amazing acrobats doing this stuff. And then they all had to get down and push the ramp, like had to dismantle the ramps so that if there isn't a better analogy for Canadian show business, it is just risk your life, now move the ramps. But the guy who's in the monster truck, I know he doesn't get to drive monster truck home. I know that. That's gonna be a long drive home though, right? Anytime you're stopped even for a second, you're like, oh, Grave digger was here. He wouldn't fucking do that. This is the sound of jokes. Okay, this is a poll. This is a poll I do for every single time I go on stage. By applause only, how many people here have flushed soup down the toilet? Insanity. Absolute insanity. I want 0. That's how many claps I want. I caught my wife doing it. I would have rather find her with another man than see her. I came into the apartment, came around the corner, bathroom door was open. I hear like blue, blue, blue. I was like, close the door at the very least. There she is, pouring a big old pot of stew in the toilet. It's like, that's what, you don't do that. She's like, everybody does this. I was like, nobody does this. So I'm doing scientific research, and it turns out a lot of freaky people do flush soup down the toilet. What type of soups are we flushing? Cream of mushroom? What are we doing? A what? Cream of tomato? Absolutely. A slip sliding soup, as they say. I talked to a guy who said he flushed a lasagna down the toilet. Pure insanity. Because what if the pipes get clogged, right? You have to bring a plumber in to take them apart, and he'll just look and be like, I don't think you're digesting your food at all. It seems like a lasagna's just come in and gone out. Okay, all right. You like jokes. That's good. It's good. Because there's a whole bucket of them. And if you don't know how the show works, is I will be here for 24 hours, and joining me every 2 hours will be a panel of fantastic comedians all writing jokes. And can we get up on the board who they are so that we can see? There we go. Everybody wave. Aaron, Ira, wave, let us see Aaron. Aaron's taking a picture. He's not listening at all, okay? This doesn't bode well for the rest of the show. Sophia Johnson, where's Sophia Johnson? There she is. Miles Anderson, where's Miles Anderson? Right there, Miles Anderson. I don't understand what's going on. To me, this is very much, you know when Anderson Cooper has to like stand in front of a screen during the election? That's what I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going to pop up next. I don't know who the next writer to introduce is. I know we all have a healthy dose of Miles Anderson. Allie Entwistle, there she is. Got Mary Saunders. Where's Mary Saunders? Mary Saunders right there. Riley Hardwick. Where's Riley Hardwick? There you go. Cool hat, Riley Hardwick. We're talking about Greta Lynn. Where's Greta Lynn? Greta Lynn's right there. And last but not least, Dave McLean. There is Dave McLean. So they're going to churn out. They're busy churning out jokes. I feel like one of the commonalities of the jokes over this 24 hours is that it smells a little bit like sewage in here. Just like a waft, you know what I mean? Like in Paris, right? Like you get just a, you know what I mean? In New York, you get like a whoo, just like a warm, you know what I mean? So here's what we're gonna do. I'm reaching into the bucket. I'll be doing this the whole time you're here. We'll be reading it. We'll be joking about it, whatever. This first joke, whichever one I pull, sets the stage for this whole thing. I'm telling you, this joke has got to be so fucking tubular. Okay. Here we go. Ed Sheeran wrote the song "I'm in Love with the Shape of You." Someone should write a song for Ed Sheeran called "Your Body is Tolerable." Pretty good, right? Pretty good first joke. And on the ground it goes. If you've never been to the show, by the end of the 24 hours, there's a mountain of discarded jokes, and that's one of them. The first one had to be thrown on the ground. Also, throughout the show, we'll vote on what the best jokes of the round have been, and I'll be putting the ones that we really like as an audience. We're going to go in here, okay? If anybody edgelords us, it's going in the paper shredder, all right? So none of this.
There goes all my shit.
And guys, you know, with the handwriting, let's really concentrate. Really spell out, get all the letters out there. Hey guys, it's me, Graham. This isn't a joke. This is really me talking to you, straight up. Which is a phrase I use. Everyone knows. Can I get real with you for a sec? sometimes, late at night, I get a little sad. And I want you to know that if that happens to you too, that's okay. Turns out, it's okay to not be funny once in a while, you know? That's not making it in the gold bucket, I can tell you that right now. Putting words in my mouth. This is great, because you know what I love getting more than anything is a greeting card. I love getting a greeting card. I like pulling out the envelope. I did so all night. This is this greeting card. And look at this. This is branded Little Mountain Comedy paper. This is the best roast of Kevin Hart that I've ever been to. Did you guys watch it? Did you watch the roast? If you really want to get to the core of who Kevin Hart is, you've got to watch the documentary he directed about himself. Because it is a parade of people saying, "Oh, nobody works harder than Kevin Hart. Nobody deserves this more than Kevin Hart." He's got a really fancy car, as you might imagine. Better than an Acura. So there. I know, right? The cool thing about this show, it's brought to you by Turning Point USA. That was a fun one. You think? Yeah? Okay. First one in the gold bucket. Okay, so we're covering all our bases here. This is just a half little, okay? Help! I was stabbed by Riley Hardwick's piercing blue eye.
We don't get to choose our headshots, by the way. They are given.
He looks like a husky, right? Like a beautiful husky. Riley Hardwick. Good head of hair, too. Wearing a baseball hat. Nothing I hate more than somebody with a good head of hair wearing a baseball hat. That's for us balds only, right? And I'm not all the way bald, but oh, the forehead. Oh, the stories it can tell you. I'm bi-curious. That's right, I get curious twice annually. Okay. Riley Hardwick. And Miles Anderson. Look like the meanest young men at Oxford.
You better shut your fucking mouth, Graham. Stuff it full of lollies.
There is no better name-person blend than Miles Anderson as a person and name. Absolutely perfect. Hard to believe that just moments ago, this bucket was filled with horse semen. It is hard to believe that. It is hard to pick up horse semen in the city. Don't ask me how I know, but it's a country road you want to find, not your avenues and your boulevards. I have a terrible suspicion that every gay man I meet is much better than me at heterosexual sex. There was a time when I was convinced that I was better at sex than Justin Bieber. That time has come and gone, but I feel like there was one time where I was like, I'm better at sex than him. He's, of course, overtaken me a million times over, but maybe I'd still throw down. If he called me, sure. I'd have a good old-fashioned Canadian sex off. 24 24 hours of stand-up from Graham Clark, minus 3 to 5 hours of business from Brent Constantine. And this is the show. So the funniest parts of the show so far is Graham comparing himself to Anderson Cooper in any way, shape, or form. Can I tell you that I was in New York with my wife, and we were in a park, and there was all these really handsome dudes with their shirts off stretching in the park. So I took off my shirt and started stretching for like good fun, right? Like, isn't that fun to watch me stretch next to these very handsome young men? And my wife was laughing too much because I was like, you are with this after all. So I was doing it, my hilarious routine in the park, and then a man walks by, I lock eyes with him. Who is it? Anderson Cooper. I like to feel like it had a lasting effect on him when he saw me. Petition to have Riley and Miles Headshot to have a staring contest. What do you guys think? Are you close enough together to do to stare off? Yeah, there you go. Aaron, you're gonna have to tell me who blinks. I can't see from here, so.
Think of the Cambridge Club. Graham can never join.
Why?
You're not good at polo, my good man.
I know Anderson Cooper personally.
Now run for your life.
Riley's really getting a shellacking tonight. I bought Riley Hardwick a Red Bull, and if he doesn't pay me back, I'll kill him. Don't read out loud. I don't want him to see me coming. Okay. All right. I'll bite. Who's this Ken Sim fella? For people who've lived in Vancouver a while, can we all agree most embarrassing mayor? Yeah? I mean, it was a deep pile to pick from, but yeah, he really is. He shotgunned a beer in front of kids. If I did that, I would be doing 2 to 5 in some sort of lockup, and he's allowed to just do it and still gets to be mayor. You know what? I'm gonna run for mayor. There you go. Oh, here we go. This is how you know it's true. Hey, Graham, you're better at sex than me. Regards, Justin Bieber. There you go. I told you. I told you that I might be. I had nothing to back that up either. I was just saying that nobody could argue it because how would they know? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, by the way, this reminded me, Brent said that, Hokas, I used to wear Hokas. Every year I'd wear Hokas. This year, New Balance, motherfucker. Yeah. Look at these Frankenstein shoes. Holy shit.
Let's go.
Yeah, you had your chance, Hoka. Petition to make a memorial video for Graham's 3 pairs of old Hokas. And a new one for his Hoka this year. Nope, see, written too soon. Yeah, I'm a New Balance boy now. I can, if you want to sign up for my newsletter, we'll talk about it. You can go on the website, there's a link to it. Okay, this is good. This is good. If anybody's familiar with DMX, this is a good... Twitter rap, X gonna give it to you. It really was for the DMX fans. May he rest in peace. Anderson Cooper kills it at straight sex. I don't know. Maybe. I'd do anything he told me to do. Would he have sex with his glasses on or off? I just want Graham to know, I flush soup down his toilet. Hey! That's my wife's thing. Guy having sex in a world with no water. Can I motorbike you? We like that very much. Yes. Can I motorbike you? Giving all the comics mics makes it look like Graham is being deposed by the Senate. But all the senators are too young by 5 decades. How's everybody at the writing table? Everybody okay? Want to check with you?
Yes.
Allie, how's it going over at the end?
I'm doing well. I
You're
was
doing
just
okay?
called young, so I liked that.
Yeah, you are young.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just a wee little thing.
Baby.
You. Exactly. And that's what I was hoping you would do. You host a show here once a month.
That's true.
And it is, could tell the audience what the show is that you host.
Legally, I'm not allowed to say.
Tell the story. This is very funny.
Okay, so I host a show that used to be called Please Don't Sue Us Taskmaster. And then we did a festival called Just for Laughs Vancouver, and they found out. And they were unhappy. And so then we had to send an email to them telling them all the ways in which we are not like their show, Taskmaster. And then they made us donate our proceeds to charity because I, as a local comedian, am not charity, allegedly. And it's fine. And so now we're called Please Don't Sue Us Unaffiliated Task-Based Show. It rolls off the tongue, and we are no longer under litigation.
Nice. Oh, yeah, whistle, everybody. Vancouver Public Library? Back in my day, VPL stood for Visible Panty Line. And that's how I want to keep it. I remember the new Spaghetti Factory. It had no ghosts. By applause, how many people here have been to the old Spaghetti Factory? Yeah? Now, also by applause, how many people have eaten in the train? Yeah! An more exclusive group. Yeah, I guess lots of stuff down here must be haunted, right? I'll say at 4 a.m. when some specter is like, this is not for me. It'll float in and then float out. All sorts of weird things happen. What are you guys doing later? Oh, we're back. Guess what, Riley? You're spotlight back on Riley Hardwick. His eyes are as blue as they are far apart.
It's recessive. So
Yeah, I think you look fantastic. Come on, Riley Hardwick, Vancouver's hunkiest comedian. Who is Vancouver's hunkiest comedian? Think about it. Don't shout it out, but think about it. We'll get back to it.
It's a real tough one.
Slim Pickens. Based on his picture, Aaron Ira, where are we? Over here on the top left, has really let himself go. This joke was written by Aaron Ira, so there you go. That is a good-looking headshot, man. Got a suit and everything. My God. Things you don't say to a dollar store cashier. Why is this not $1? Can I get a refund? have this weird toe fungus. Can you take a look? I think you can say all of those. What kind of hoity-toity dollar store you go to? You know what the dollar store like really lands it on? Cheap candy. Cheap candy at the dollar store, especially if it's like labeled only for dollar store brand. You know what I'm talking about? Dollar store brand M&Ms. Anybody? Hell yeah. Okay. Losing this audience one person at a time. That's how it's gonna happen until it's just me, the comedians, and the ghost. Art Spaces fundraising to survive. My work here is done. Signed, Ken Sidney. He's our coolest, right? He's the coolest guy. Does anybody know what to do during FIFA? Has anybody been told anything? Should we take the train? Should we not take the train? Stay at home, go out, rent your place, don't rent your place. Okay, here we go. We're back at Riley Hardwick again. And I think we're going to see a lot of this over the course of this 2 hours. Riley Hardwick, more like Riley Harddick. If that's the level, then you can all just pack it up and leave. Something not everyone knows about Disney movies is there's always a secret adult content in them. That's why we all get so horny watching them. Round robin, what's the horniest of the Disney movies?
A Lion King.
Lion
When
King?
Nala looks with the sex eyes.
Yeah.
You know it.
Anybody else?
I feel like
Aladdin?
There's a weird scene where you can like, she says like, "Do you want to fuck me" or something.
I think you saw some sort of weird down market.
That's not in there. That is not in there.
I feel like it's the Robin Hood with the foxes.
I've heard that fox really ushered a lot of young ladies through puberty.
He did indeed.
Yeah. That fox has done more than any man I know. And he's a fox. He's a cartoon fox. So we've landed on Robin Hood as the horniest. Anybody else? Huh? Yeah.
I don't think Aaron has seen any Disney.
We're doing something special here. How many comedy shows can you say they have 15 to 20 minutes of rules and logistics off the top? This is one that while I was being introduced, I was like, I'm always used to at comedy clubs in Canada only, there's a phrase they use where they say, keep your conversation to a minimum and your laughter to a maximum. Sends chills down my spine. If I hear Black Betty, I will fall into a fetal position. Keep your conversation to a minimum and your laughter to a maximum. You know what? Let's keep our laughter to a maximum tonight, honey. Gastown Tourism here. Yes, definitely don't go past the clock. Now, one of my favorite things about doing shows down here is because I always come from the train station, I walk past the steam clock, and there is always, after the steam, people applaud. It's the best. It's the very best of us. And here's the thing that you may not know, is the guy who created the steam clock, he passed away. He built it in 1977 or something like that. He passed away. And before he did, Taylor Swift was coming to town. I don't know if you knew that from all the Rogers posters that said she was coming to town. I don't like it when Rogers is teaming up with a rich thing and telling us that you can't go. Do you know what I mean? But they had the clock singing Shake It Off, and then he died, and I'm not sure anybody ever figured how to put it back. It has been the wrong time the entire time this venue has existed. I swear, if you leave tonight, It'll be whatever time it'll be 2 hours off when it. I saw some people at the Water Street Cafe. They were upset that it wasn't the big on the hour show. Do you guys know the steam clock? Because I feel like knowing it would help this discourse. Anderson Cooper is so cool, his initials are AC. Pretty good, right? That's something that the family can all enjoy. Graham Clark's 24 Hours of Stand-Up 2027, The Sphere, Las Vegas. I don't know what they were thinking with the Sphere. I don't know. They're rapidly running out of things, acts that could fill the. They're No Doubt. That's where they're at, No Doubt. So, and I love No Doubt, but you're running out of big stars. Like, it can't be an acoustic set in the Sphere. It has to be a big. Kiss is retired. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's only so many. I was there just before it got turned on, the big thing, and I mean, Vegas has never been the same since. Hello, ghost of Big Gay Al here. So happy to be back here at whatchamacallit. Graham something or other is killing it. Yeah. I love this show so much. This is the best. It's the best, he says, until hour 21. Every day, I get a little bit closer to bringing Duck Dynasty back on the air. Do we like, what, you guys have to vote when you really like something that I can put it in the gold bucket. So it's not just me. This is a community affair, okay? No. Yes! Get out of here! My two favorite CEOs, Tim Apple and Brent LMG. We're back at Aaron again. Aaron looks like he would sell the hell out of an overpriced condo. I like that there's an even split between hunky, beautiful people staring at the camera and then like the we're comedians and nothing else. Don't try and put us in a movie. FIFA? More like fee-fi-fo-fum. They made Science World into a giant soccer ball. They did. They did. Again, I don't get it. I don't get what's happening. They replaced flags and then it's FIFA flags, and I'm like, well, what happened to those flags that were already there? You know what I mean? They're taking our flags away. Does anybody have tickets? No, nobody ever in the history of this city has ever had a ticket to go see it. You find somebody, you let me know. I'll be here for 24 hours. Here we go. This is one I can really get on board with. Graham Clark would easily be elected mayor if his platform was, keep soup out of the toilet. Yes. Keep our sewers normal. Have you ever seen one of those, like the documentaries about them removing a fat bird from the soil? Is there nothing more satisfying than unclogging a drain? Am I right? I think some people say it's the day that their child was born or whatever, but for me, getting a real fat, hairy one out of the... Nothing replaces it. Well, this is an interesting question. Is this Kill Tony? If it was, you'd be hearing a lot less of the laughter part of the show and a lot more of Is Tony Hinchcliffe the devil? Why is he red all the time? Do you guys know Kill Tony? Yeah, some people. It's a show on YouTube you can watch where every comedian comes up. There's a panel of comedians that are going to talk to a comedian will come up and they have 1 minute to do stand-up comedy, and then they'll talk to them based on that 1 minute. You would be shocked how few people on the show can muster 1 minute of comedy. There's some people that it's their first time ever they've showed up in Austin. Look, the comedians, we could talk Kill Tony all night. You know what I mean? Who's your favorite panelist? For me, it's Shane Gillis. Oh, okay. Ghost of the Old Spaghetti Factory here. So nice to see Graham not in a bathroom setting. Yeah? See, I knew we could do it as a group. Fun fact, I don't know if you know this. This is true, though. The Gastown steam clock is powered by the size of disappointed tourists. You should have seen them. They were so upset that it was just the quarter hour. The guy said, remember at the hour? Like it was a long time ago. Remember? 15 minutes ago? Fun fact, high-fiving yourself is called smooshing tens. Fun fact, I smooshed a 10 last night. Thanks, Graham's mom. My mom's watching this! She's in Alberta that's going to separate from Canada, and then I'm not going to be able to see my mom because she's going to be in a separate country. That's the dumbest thing happening in Canada right? Do you know what I mean? Why don't we separate? Let's just all separate. Do you know what I mean? Let's all go our separate ways. It was fine. It was fun to be one country for a while. We'll join with Seattle, and that'll be our own little thing. You guys did not like that. You did. And you're going to be here for 24 hours, so it's your vote that counts. Yeah. We're back at Riley Hardwick, unfortunately. He looks like if Sid the Sloth got allegations in college. Sorry, I butchered that. You don't deserve this hate, Riley. You do not. If LMG, this makes sense, especially in today's climate. If LMG wants to make money, it should pivot to AI. Don't ask how or why, just do it. People might die, but LMG will live. Has anybody come across a good use of AI yet? No. So we're being sold that, remember when they were like, everybody's going to wear glasses that have your phone in the glasses, and you can look. And then, how many people have you ever met that had phone glasses?
The worst people.
The worst people. But like, how many? Like one? He's here tonight. Turns the dimmer down on his. This is good. I'm going to keep this in my pocket. Is it over yet? Yeah. That one's going in the old pocket. And I don't want to run the light. I was told I have 24 hours, not a second longer, so. It's the best run the light joke you're ever going to hear. I can tell you that right now. This slot is the weirdest because Graham is fresh and could do a good show, but instead he has to say our terrible ideas. Thank you to Stephen Colbert for ending his show early so we can get more viewers tonight. Yeah. That's been our problem all these years. It's been an either or. It's been either Stephen Colbert or this live feed. 91 people out there. Are you kidding me? I don't even know 91 people. How many people do you think you know? 10? I don't know any of these people, you know what I mean? I'm just going off of this. Thanks to Ozempic, next year's event will be 19 hours. Can I tell you a very hilarious, true story? So my brother has a son who's he's 8 years old now, I think. Is that right? 6. What? Sally, how old is he? 6. 6. He's 6 years old. To me, every kid is either a baby or 8 years old. That's. But he was watching the Olympics with my brother, and they just had the Olympics on all day, every day. And at one point, he said to my brother, he said, next time we go to the doctors, can we ask if Ozempic is right for me? Yeah. You bet we can, little guy. Graham should do 24 hours of stand-up to save all sorts of things, like Miles Anderson's floundering career. Don't worry. Warm regards, Miles Anderson.
Don't worry.
Kill Tony? Yeah, I wish they would.
Hey!
Oh, hey, shit, look at that. And that's the maximum we're allowed under law. Here we go. This is the one. Miles Anderson, brought to you by Turning Point USA. Miles Anderson's a very funny young man. Everybody on here is very funny. We don't. Well, last year it was all bums. Everybody sucked. It was crazy. I was like, why are we even doing this? You know, nonsense people were writing down. 90 people out there, 90 people in here. Man, this show has done a 180. Yeah? Little mathematics joke, hey? Sure, Graham, your wife put soup in your toilet. Good use of quotes, you guys. Very good use of quotes. We're all thinking Graham is the hunkiest comedian in Vancouver. Well, that's a low bar. That's a low bar. Are you kidding me? I'm not competing with Riley Hardwick. Are you kidding me?
That was a few years ago.
What's that?
It was a few years ago, Graham.
Yeah, but you know, you got that rustic look now. You know what I mean?
Don't say that.
Riley's trying to get on Kill Tony.
Well, you know what? All you need is 30 seconds, apparently, of a minute. And you can, don't plan out the whole minute. Leave some time for some crowd work. I think crowd work's killing stand-up comedy, if I'm being honest. Sir, do you think the crowd work is ruining stand-up comedy? Miss, do you think that it's ruining stand-up comedy? What about this person over there? You think that it's ruining stand-up? Yeah. You think that's the last time I'll be doing that joke in the 24 hours? Every new crowd. Not wanting to give money to charity, I get it. Ken Sid. Oh, shit. If Graham Clark reads this out loud, I win $500,000 on Polymarket. Really gonna let my unk show here. What is Polymarket? What's that? It's a betting site. On anything? I want to know what the over-under on Graham collapsing mid-show. Would it kill you to smile? No, but it would kill you. My mouth is full to the brim with killer bees. I bet we could get this place funding if we convince Mark Carney that LMG stands for Little Mountain Gas. There's a gentleman that's giving me the real, like, and I'm looking to him every time. Don't mind the smell of piss, and believe me, this is going to be a theme throughout the entire day. We're just trying to mask the smell of Big Gay Al's home brew from last year. What did he actually do home brew last year? Or you just really? Oh, really? And you obviously tried some, yeah? Well, look at you, an adventurous spirit taking moonshine off a guy named Big Gay Al. He handed out, did you get one of the things he handed out? He handed out to everybody a little teddy bear that was a Coke spoon. So. Too small for me. I like a teaspoon of Coke. Oh, yeah, okay, this is true. I agree to this. 24 hours of Graham Clark having sex with Justin Bieber to see who's better. It's the only way. We have to go head to head. Huh? We're having fun. That's the most important thing, right? What do you mean, what should we do for FIFA? We celebrate sportsmanship, camaraderie, and flushing soup down the toilet. I want no part of it then. Does anybody even like soccer in this city? Do you know what I mean? The White Cops, they keep saying they're going to leave, and like, what are we going to do? You know what I mean? Nobody even likes soccer anywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like, find me one soccer fan. I dare you.
It's football.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, you. There's a footy fan in the audience tonight.
We got a Brexit going on.
Meta layoffs? It's complicated. Yeah? What? Yeah? Okay. FIFA alternative event. Me in my backyard talking about I had promise as a goalie in high school. Did everybody here have to play soccer at some point in their life? Yeah, right? I wonder where my shin pads are. Soccer cleats, such a waste. Such a waste for a guy who would sit cross-legged picking grass out of the ground. The only reason to go on a hike is to patronize the other people going up. Don't worry, you're almost there. Wink, you weak fuck. I like that, because it had a stage direction in it. I like that. Man, I killed those housekeeping notes. Brent, upstairs right now. And the thing that's crazy about the show is all of these jokes will make sense to all of you. When you guys leave, a new group of people are going to come in, and this is going to mean nothing to them. It's going to be gibberish. You can tell which comedian Brent hates by the headshots he chooses for him. Big Gay Al, DMX, and the Ghost of the Old Spaghetti Factory. Now that's my idea of heaven. Yeah. He was such a character, that guy. Really crazy. I don't swim in your toilet, so please don't piss anywhere in my mouth. But my mouth, sorry. I get off on you pissing in my mouth. P.S. Do not piss in my pool. That is some wild craziness. All right, yeah. Getting into the weird, little taste of the weird stuff early. I like that.
Hey, Graham.
Yeah.
Hi. So there is about 10 more minutes until we have to switch over the audience.
Okay.
But if you have an all-day pass, of course, feel free to stay. But we are only at about 30 tickets sold for the next show. So if you're here and you're enjoying yourself and you want to stay, once the show is done, this show is done, you can go to the ticket booth and buy another ticket at half the cost.
Nice little deal.
So $10 tickets. So you'll see on the screen, it'll come up when we need to switch out the audience. There'll be a little notification.
Okay.
So once that happens, if you guys could exit from the back door or the side door, and then feel free to stay if you want to. Go to the ticket booth. We're releasing 40 tickets at half off.
Beautiful. Yeah. Stick around. Stick around. Is this a David Goggins quote or a line from gay porn? I don't stop when I'm tired. I stop when I'm done. Or I'd like to get a bunch of hard men together. Who's David Goggins? He's not here on this panel. Okay, David Goggins. Good. I mean, Walton Goggins. We all know Walton Goggins. I was onto him early, too. From the Shield days, I was like, this guy's gonna be huge. He's like a star in the receding hairline community. Do you understand? He's our guy. Graham said he only knows 10 people, more like 10 gnomes from the magical meadow he came from. What do you think, sir? Yeah. In the bucket she goes. This is stage directions in British accent. I swear to God, if he says soccer one more time, I'm gonna say something. Good cold read by me. Holy cow. Bravo. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. We're figuring it out as we go along, you know what I mean? There's all sorts of stuff happening. Friday night in Gastown, the rats are out and 24 hours without sleep is actually pretty tame. There's a building next to my building that's getting torn down, and you know where those rats are going. It's all right, I don't know anything nice, it's fine. Is it just me, or does Graham Clark look a whole lot like Big Gay Al with a hat on? Yeah, so? All right, let's see here. Don't mind the smell of piss. We're just trying to mask the smell of onions from last year. Can I tell you, the onion lady, she was so drunk. I don't know where she came from, like from a nightclub, and she was so drunk, and she kept talking, like it's just like onion smell in your face. And then later, at the very last hour, she came completely sobered up, looking like $1 million, and she brought me an onion. It was the best. She took my onion away?
No, she took your mic.
Yeah, she did, and then the mic smelled like onions. That's right. That's right. That's exactly what it was. This is the historian of the 24-hour show. To those buying half-price tickets to the next show, make sure you rub it in to those who... those beside you who paid full price. All your guys' handwriting is really nice. It's all really nice. Sometimes there's, I don't know, you know what I mean? Nothing says fundraiser like buying branded pens, notebooks, and buttons. Yeah, they got branded pens as well. Yeah.
Hey, Graham.
Yeah, hi.
We're ready to bring in the next audience.
Okay.
Yep.
What shall you have me do while things are being switched over?
People can exit through the back entrance or the side entrance.
Okay.
You can freestyle.
Okay,
You can
everybody.
spit some
Let's
jokes.
do this in an
Why
orderly
not?
fashion. You guys. This has been such a great start to the show. Holy cow. You guys were fantastic. Stick around. Stick around. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah. You wanted to see a sketch? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, that's right. You're here anyways. Do we have a sketch? Nobody's in the booth anymore.
Not yet. We don't have a sketch just
You
yet.
don't have a sketch yet. Okay. Go on the live stream. You'll see a sketch, I promise. Okay. But you guys are staying on.
We're
You're staying.
staying.
Okay. You're staying. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll be right back.
That's true. That's true. I've been reusing them because I feel so bad wasting paper.
Getting a lot of comments on it.
Was that when Jacob was on like a cocktail?
Yeah, he's got a cocktail.
That was so crazy. I just drove. I know.
And now he's preparing to travel. It's taking 10 to 12 hours to do so.
I know. Oh, they're so cute, right? It was true. Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Hi, everyone. Hi, live stream. Hi, everyone. Okay, hi, writers. How we doing? How are the writers doing?
Woo.
I'm already
Good.
tired.
It smells more strongly of piss than it did before. It's Riley. It's Riley in his eyes, yeah. Okay, Amelia, could we get the monthly donation up? The monthly donation graphic? Awesome. This is how you can support Little Mountain Gallery on a monthly basis. If you're watching the live stream right now and you're thinking, this venue deserves my support, and I don't even want to think about it. I want them to just take money out of my bank account every month. $1, $5, $10, whatever you want. Go to this website, littlemountaingallery.ca/support Little Mountain Gallery, and you can become a monthly donor. Anyone have a convincing argument for the live stream as to why they should become a monthly donor?
Does anyone from the Riyadh Comedy Festival watch?
They're
the
watching.
stream?
Yeah, they're
Excuse
watching.
me, Mohammed bin Salman, if you're watching and you want to support monthly, we will promote the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for a fee of $1 million. At least I will.
Miles, we're putting you in the shredder.
Okay. $1 million a month will do it.
That's Nikki, how do they buy a 50-50 ticket?
I will announce that in a second on the God Mile.
Okay. All right. Yeah. It's tough, right? Oh yeah, of course, yeah. This is another gentleman that was here almost for the full 24 hours.
What was that about that scene?
2, that's it? All right, all right. That, like the old, that was the first one. Yeah, and it was, we're figuring out as we go along. I'm looking now, we've got screens. This is my 5th, but 4th for LMG. You've been to all 5? Get out. It was nice seeing you the other day.
I know. My first show is still in there.
Oh, because I thought something was, like, I thought something bad was happening. No, anytime that I like hear somebody yelling, I'm like, what's going on, you know? Something bad's happening. So, yeah. Yeah, because last year she wasn't here. What? Yeah, it was 2 years ago. I'm trying to remember who all was here. I mean, Big Al was the one guy I remember very well. No. Chilled out a bit? Yeah. I feel like there's kind of this weird type of audience member that sometimes shows up. Things like, this is cute. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Good memory. I forgot all about that. Oh, I mean, it was so wild that you beat. I did do a 24-hour. Okay, good. Are you okay, ma'am, if we do this surgery on you? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't sleep all last night because of nerves for this thing. So I'm already 20 hours deep in being awake. After this, oh, you've been up since 5 a.m.? Yeah, I've been up since 2 a.m., so I know. It's not a contest, because I couldn't sleep. Like, I went to sleep and it was fine, and then I woke up, and I was like, yeah, I just couldn't get back to sleep. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know when this audience is full or not. Oh, I already went and used the bathroom, and I'm ready to go for another hour. Yeah, I know, right? What's that? Oh, we're still letting people in. Okay, all right. Everybody, smoke them if you got them. Yes, I do. That's right. Yes. Yeah.
A lot of Brent yelling at us. 20-30 minutes off the top. So you guys came at a good time.
Yeah.
I hope so.
God, it's going to be a long night.
You never know. You got to leave that seat open, right? Who knows? Who can say?
got a pitch with her. She has like 3 drink stations. Can't we?
I can do it all. Crowd work, joke telling, those are the two.
You want to try shredding one of your old ones? Or like one of your
Somebody
bad
stole
ones?
it? Boy, oh boy.
Does it work?
Just drop her down in there.
Oh, for shredding old
There
ones.
you go. It worked. Did you shred your own joke?
No, Dave.
Dave's. Was it that bad?
It was half a joke. He just wanted to slower.
Haven't used it yet. Haven't had an occasion to use it yet. Right? So funny.
No, stare away. Stare away. I got it. Wow, we very I think we just did 2 hours. Yeah, we have like 30 minutes ago, I think.
And the comics, if they want to come back and write, all open.
See what my body wants.
Yeah.
If the body gives us score.
Same as last year.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited to do a sketch.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I'm gonna be silly. Yeah.
It's like kind of like practice for us to make it feel sweet.
Yeah, and then there's a crew that always comes at 2 in the afternoon that's like a bunch of people that do it on purpose to be here at 2. Yeah. So there's like a squad of people who come in at 2 and then they go have a drink after or something like that. So yeah. It's fun. Me too. Yeah. They're amazing. I think they're the first improv troupe that I saw that I really liked. Yeah. So funny. And I knew when it was just Taz and Ryan and another guy named Alistair. And that was like a million years ago. Probably like 2005. Yeah. So they were the original Sunday service, and then Alistair was a guy who ran improv camp. So that was kind of his thing that he did, and then Ryan and Taz kind of spelled off, and then started the Sunday service that we know. Yeah. Yeah, I love Mark. Do you listen to The Town? Do you listen to The Town show? Yeah. I was just listening to it earlier today. Yeah.
Are you finishing up all your drinks?
Yeah. This week's was really good. It was Paul F. Tompkins, I think, was on this week. Paul F. Tompkins was on this week? Yeah. Yeah, he kind of started coming to town because he did a comedy festival he really liked and kind of came back, and then I think through Dave and I, they met the Sunday service, and then the Sunday, he would, anytime he was in town, he'd do a set with them kind of thing. So that's, yeah. Yeah. That's what they were talking about on the town. Yeah. 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 I love those guys. And Caitlin. Have you heard her podcast? Oh, it's great. It's called the Weekly? No, your Weekly Breakdown, it's called. Yeah.
Graham, it says we're ready to go whenever you are,
Okay.
Graham.
I'm ready to go whenever you guys are ready. Hi, audience. Hello. Hey. Second shift. And And then what? Now what do we do? Now that we've chanted. By applause, how many people here are carryovers from the last audience? All right, okay. If you weren't, these may or may not make sense to you. I'll editorialize as I'm going along, but...
I'm taking the jokes.
You're taking the jokes, okay. There's a lot of moving parts here that it's, you know, this is what we do down here at Comedy Central. I'm looking forward to the AI data center. I've got an apocalypse kink. There we go. So that, for new people, that's what's going on, okay? So this is the show, no refunds, no backing out. The door's locked from the other side. All you red pill losers will never understand the manosphere. To you, I'm unemployed. To Andrew Tate, I've escaped the matrix. He also takes $200 from me every month. You guys know Andrew Tate? Yeah. I don't really. Is he the guy? Who is the guy that got knocked out in the boxing match? Was that? Jake Paul. No, not Jake Paul. There was another guy, like a manosphere guy. Jake Paul did, and that was the best. That was. What was it? It was Andrew Tate that got knocked out. By like a real boxer, right? Yeah. I love seeing. I don't think I've watched until a certain president dies. I think my all-time rewatch on YouTube is the Paul guy getting his chin smashed off his face. And then they had like a Netflix MMA special, and he's the guy behind the company, and his whole voice is weird now because his jaw's fucked up. It's the best. It's the fucking best. Christmas every day, as far as I'm concerned. Bill Maher voice is the direction. New rule. If your indie comedy venue fails, it's because it's lazy and won't get a job. Not a bad Bill Maher.
Hey, Graham, I've got another announcement.
Jesus Christ. Is it going to be like this all night?
Sorry about that. So if anyone wants to go buy 50-50 tickets, Liz, blonde girl, she'll be walking around with a little debit machine, or you can go to the bar and buy those tickets yourself.
So you have to go to the bar to buy a ticket?
Yep. Or if you can find Liz.
Oh, there's somebody. Liz is in the room. This is very much a many cups on strings and many people. You want to buy a 50-50?
I do.
Okay, so yeah, come over here and. None of this shit would fly at a regular comedy show. I can tell you that right now. What's that?
What's happening?
Yeah, exactly. What's happening is they're selling 50-50 tickets. Yeah, and then in the meantime, I guess I'm supposed to vamp? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do while this is happening. All right. All right, here we go. Edgelord here. I'm tired of this woke shit. Graham hasn't said one racial slur. I should have just gone to the Vancouver Club. I am not liking this screen so far. There you go. In the shredder. Graham Clark watching a 13-year-old Justin Bieber perform. Yup. I might be better at sex than this boy. Exactly. Undeniable. There was a time. If you're new, I said, well, for years I said that I was probably better at sex than Justin Bieber, and that I feel he's overtaken me, but. Andrew Tate got knocked out, said the guy who has been punched in the throat 9 times. Sometimes in stand-up comedy they have a thing called the check drop, which is where you drop checks and then nobody's paying attention to anything. It's like this. For the new people here, you guys just came. Actually, it doesn't smell too bad in here. You smelling something? From anyone who has been outside. Me and the piss smell are gonna merge into one being. There you go. I bet Graham is better at sex than Tony Hinchcliffe. Absolutely. There's no more inattentive lover than Tony Hinchcliffe, if you ask me. You guys know Tony Hinchcliffe? Yeah, I know. 3 people. White caps. Sounds like my kind of people. Miles's headshot. Get that guy a tiki torch, I say. The old spaghetti factory is the best date spot. No person would refuse a date that includes an industrial amount of pasta. By applause. People know who the old spaghetti factory is? Yeah? Just trying to get the sense. What's the new audience? What are they about? Did you know it started here in Vancouver? Yeah. I thought it was like an American ding-dong company like Olive Garden or whatever. Canadians don't like the term football because they hate naming sports with names that actually sound like the sport. Is anybody here going to FIFA? Have you guys are excited about FIFA? What are you guys doing for FIFA? So I'm going to start inviting people to FIFA. You want to FIFA together this? I don't even know what it's happening. I don't know anything about it. Does anybody know what is happening? No, exactly. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert had its final show last night. Great. Now what am I supposed to jerk off to? I love this place, but if it closes, I will make $1,200 on Polymarket. Doggy style? I prefer Graham style. Absolutely. What is Graham style, you ask? Here it is. It's where we fuck for 24 hours while I whisper one-liners into your ear. Can we do another fundraiser to sue Taskmaster? That's from the last show. Allie on the end here ran a show. You can tell him. Tell the story again.
I'll tell it every hour on the hour. I ran a show. It was called Please Don't Sue Us Taskmaster, but then Taskmaster found out, and they didn't like it. Who here's heard of Taskmaster? They can suck it. Just kidding. Anyway, they made me change the name. It's now called Unaffiliated Task-Based Show. We're no longer under litigation.
Yay! In 2025, this was a 24-hour stand-up show. In 2026, this is known as laugh maxing. For the new people, there was a golden bucket here that's been being tallied up, but the best jokes get thrown in there, and then there's going to be a head-to-head of who wins the best joke of the shift. And let me tell you, your ticket is punched. If you win this, oh my God, things are coming your way. You can take as many pens home as you feel like. Welcome to the 24 hours of stand-up right now. Graham is as fresh as a daisy. Soon he'll be as dead as Joe Biden. Printed by Jukebox. That's the name of the company that printed this piece of paper. Girl, I thought those played music. I mean, you know, it's a stretch for all of us to get there. This is an odds game, you know what I mean? Looking forward to Graham's 28-hour show to save the Whitecaps. The Whitecaps fans here tonight? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The city doesn't know what it's doing football-wise. This guy likes football. Petition to make a memorial video for all the tourists who made it past the steam clock. They may never make it back. This new crowd like the steam clock? Just getting the sense of every crowd. Steam clock fans? Yeah? Why is it such a thing?
I'm an immigrant.
You're an immigrant? Where are you here from?
Barbados.
Barbados. Okay. Why'd you make the move from Barbados to here?
The steam clock.
And that's how you do crowd work. That's crowd work. Two people having fun together, right? Don't mind the smell of piss. The new people know what I'm talking about. It's to mask the smell of a cum tree. Okay. So, what you're hearing is an emergence of trends and thoughts and tendrils from different areas in space and time. So sometimes if you're like, why wasn't that funny? That's why. LMG is a scam. Comedy is a scam. Graham is a scam. Birds are a scam. The ocean is a scam. The only person I trust is Jim Brewer. It's a deep comedy cut if you don't know who Jim Brewer is. By applause. Jim Brewer? He was an SNL guy in the 90s. Did you write it? It was one of you two. Yeah. Miles Anderson, big Jim Brewer fan.
Graham is a scam.
His big character was a guy who was a goat man, right? That is big.
Something like that. Yeah.
Goat boy. Yeah. And he's like an alt-right guy now, or
He is as beloved as Rob Schneider is right now.
The body keeps the score, and right now I'm at 2 raw handfuls of shredded cheese out of 10. Okay. You guys are writing so many jokes. This is amazing. Round of applause for the writers. Are you kidding me? Show is nothing without the writers. A penny for your thoughts, a dime for your time, 60 grand for your discretion. The Itty Bitty Titty Committee would like to announce a formal merger with the No Boobs Just Meeting Nipples Collective. I read about that. I've been watching the live stream from the bathroom. Have I missed something? How many people do we have on the live stream? We had 125 earlier. Let's see.
Last I checked, it was about 120.
Oh, shit, we lost 5. If Graham is better than Justin Bieber at sex, I lose $12,000 on Taskmaster. I'm feeling a little sleepy. We're going to take a couple-hour break and then get back into it. $118? Fuck, we're losing, they're dropping like flies. Remember 125? Fuck, we were so stoked. I guess there's some drop off, right? People who've dropped their laptops and they've broken and stuff like that. New name for Graham's bathroom, Old Lasagna Factory. You had to be here. Very good. It's very good. I feel for this couple the most. I keep looking at you and being like, you don't understand what this is, but. Sophia Johnson. Sophia Johnson, everybody. Sophia Johnson. Went to Fiji this year, and she wants you to know about it. Best, Sophia Johnson. How was Fiji?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Best layover of my life. 4 hours. Got a t-shirt.
Did they have some of that water? I hear their water is out of sight in Fiji.
It's good.
It's good. So good it can only be encased by a square-shaped vessel. That is just some great marketing. It's water from Fiji, right? The water from Fiji must be good. Aaron, there you are. Here we are. Over there, top left. Sold me a leaky condo. He does look a little bit like it. For $1 million, which is actually a great deal here in Vancouver. I know, right? It's expensive, right? You lived in Vancouver forever? You grew up here? Where'd you grow up? Saskatchewan. Where in Saskatchewan?
North of Saskatoon.
You can say the town. That's fine.
It's a hamlet called New Marsh.
Okay, I've never heard of it. I shouldn't have pressed you on it. I apologize. I love Saskatchewan. I'm going there in a month. I'm going to go to Saskatoon. I love Saskatoon. Yeah. Paris of the Prairies, right? Yeah. See, when I say that, 9 times out of 10 people are like, ha 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 ha. But that's the nickname, right? Yeah. Saskatoon's got the most lithographs of any Picasso of any gallery in the entire world. So there you go, Saskatoon. Check it out. So we're saying, sorry, Aaron and Greta, you're not allowed in the club. Miles' headshot.
Wait, is the club KKK or what? Like, what is the club?
I just don't trust them.
Masters of the Universe, brought to you by Ozempic. Less He-Man, more Skeletor. That's good, right? All right, we'll do that. What are you guys doing after this? Yay, it's finally summer. It's not. Let's go have a drink on top of the parking spot while angry drivers yell at cyclists. Okay, all right. Anybody got big plans for summer? Any of you writers? No? All right.
Well, there's the club. we have a great time.
What do you do in that there club, Miles?
Oh, you know, sail, plot. Watch Kill Tony.
Buy up real estate.
Real estate.
Let's kill Tony at 10.
Bet on Polymarket.
Tonight was the night that I learned what
Donate to
Polymarket
Kinson.
was. I didn't know what that was until tonight, and so it's fun. It's fun to learn a thing and have it reoccur often. A couple in the audience. I want to stay too, but what if the scary men from the beginning shows up? Long story for the people who... It's too much to go back and figure out. To the immigrant from Barbados, you moved the wrong direction. Never been. It's a beautiful place. Yes, Barbados?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. How long have you been here for?
13
13 years here. Okay, right on. Are you going to go to FIFA? No, exactly. Nobody's going to FIFA. Does FIFA know that everybody's taking a pass on their dumb thing? A penny for your thoughts, $20 for hand stuff with Graham after the show. And that's a deal. Oops, get that later. I miss LMG from the 80s. I'll never forget when Steve Harvey called Graham Graham Cracker and then went to steal Bernie Mac's jokes. Miles Anderson, his private equity firm would love to buy LMG and rent it back to itself. Please buy the 50-50 ticket. So far, Natasha's on track to win $1. $2 each, I'll have you know. But we're selling 50-50 tickets throughout. We're fundraising so this space can still exist. And then also, if you don't know, we're the Downtown Eastside Women's Center. So 50-50, that's where the money's going to go. Yeah. I'm just saying, if you want to buy them, yeah. And they've got a card. You don't have to have cash. They got a card reader, so they can get you in the lobby or whatever. This is pretty good. Pretty good vamping I'm doing. Sometimes I wish I was lactose intolerant, just so I could feel something. Who's making that weird hissing sound? That was crazy. Sometimes it's just like a s, but that was like s. My watch just told me to stand up. Guess who won't have that problem for the next 23 hours? You guys should all come back in the last shift and see how rough I look and sound. You can testify. Yeah. Natasha's here for the full run. Paul might be as well. No, he's going to tap out. Oh, here's a fun fact. When you're looking at Miles Anderson's headshot, that's not Miles's hand.
It's Riley's hand.
Okay, liberals, maybe you can explain why my wife won't sleep with me. And for the new people that came in, did I explain the joke of the hour? Yeah, you're true. That's true. It's true. Well, it's too late to explain anything to you guys. But the funniest jokes, the jokes that the audience likes the most, there used to be a golden bucket here. Believe me when I say there used to be a golden bucket here that vanished many minutes ago. But I will put the jokes that get the biggest reaction into this bucket or the chair. And then whoever wins like a joke of the shift and gets to win a prize of some sort. So there you go. That's what's happening with that. There's a lot of moving parts, and I'm new to this. I've only done this 5 times. There's all sorts of moving parts this evening. There's all sorts of new stuff in the screen, and we're learning. We're building as we go along. This audience transition is smoother than the space between Brent Constantine's eyebrows. That doesn't mean anything to you guys. Right, I'm only going to pull ones that stand on their own. Wim Hof. Do we know who Wim Hof is? Yeah. More like cough, cough, my penis is cold. See, you got that one. Oh, Golden Bucket Award. Here we come. Who's got the Golden Bucket? right. So how this is going to work, as I've been told, it's going to be a round robin. It's going to be joke against each other. Who survives goes against the next comer. Okay, so you know how this goes. Okay, so what is our first joke? Round one, Golden Bucket Award. The only reason to go on a hike is to patronize the other people going up. Don't worry, you're almost there, you weak fuck. So that's one of the jokes. And it's going up against, I'm bi-curious. That's right, I get curious twice annually. Who votes for the going on a hike? How many people bi-curious? Okay. Bi-curious wins. Who does bi-curious go up against? Do I have this right? Is this right? Okay, round two. Okay, here we go. 90 people out there, 90 people in here. Man, this show has done a 180. Yeah. Exactly. I bet if we could get this place funding, if we convince Mark Carney that LMG stands for Little Mountain Gas. That's good. Do we like that one over that one? Yeah? Okay, we like that one. Okay, round three. Ghost of the Old Spaghetti Factory here. So nice to see Graham not in the bathroom setting. Okay, meta layoffs, it's complicated. What do we like? We like Ghost of Old Spaghetti Factory? Yeah, okay. Ghost of Old Spaghetti Factory. Okay, round four, here we go. Graham said he only knows 10 people, more like 10 gnomes from the magical meadow he came from. Yes, we like that. Up against guy having sex in a world with no water. Can I motorbike you? Yeah, we like motorbike. Round five, here we go. The cool thing about this show is it's brought to you by Turning Point USA. I'm bi-curious, that's right, I get curious twice annually. What do we like out of those two? Bi-curious? We stick with bi-curious? Bi-curious wins, okay. It's clever, right? And it's real. I bet we could get this place funding if we convince Mark Carney that LMG stands for Little Mountain Gas versus Ghost of the Old Spaghetti Factory. What do we like? Do we like the Mark Carney or the Spaghetti Factory? Okay, I'm going to point at one, you vote. Do we like this one? Or do we like this one? Okay, we like this one. Ghost of Old Spaghetti Factory wins. Round 7, here we go. Guy having sex in a world with no water, can I motorbike you? Versus I'm bi-curious. That's right, I get curious twice annually. What do we like better? Do we like motorbike? Motorbike. We'll go with motorbike. Round 8, here we go. We got Ghost of Old Spaghetti Factory up against guy having sex with a motorbike. What do we like? Spaghetti Factory, motorbike. What do you Spaghetti Factory? Motorbike. Okay, motorbike. We like motorbike. Hey! Can I motorbike you? Who wrote it? Who wrote motorbike? Hey! Come on now. There we go. Good work.
It's time for the writers to switch out. So please exit the stage. Say bye to the first shift writers.
A big round of applause for the writers here. Okay. So for the new people, a whole new group of writers is going to come in, fresh, ready to go. Here's the handover, as smooth as you might imagine it would be. They're moving in. Welcome, welcome. New writers, welcome. Thank you for coming. Everybody file in. All right. This group, this is a hot group. Who do we got? Whoa! Whoa! That's all right.
Yeah, where's Patty? Here's donuts for everybody.
donuts? Wow. Ivan, you're the most popular amongst the writers.
Well, you know. He's going for that gold. I'm late because I was giving them to the previous writers.
All right, so here's
Not
who
that
we
they
have.
deserved them.
This is who we have. Everybody wave at the audience and call out your name. Tim Carlson we've got. Where's Tim Carlson? There's Tim Carlson. We've got Ivan Decker, who just brought donuts. Ivan Decker brought donuts for everybody. Eden Kamensky right there. Eden Kamensky. We got Jess Lupini. Patricia Mazur, where's she? No, she's not. Out. Corey Lupovici. Did I say that wrong? I said that wrong, right?
You said it right.
Did
You said
I
it
say
right. Lupovici,
Okay.
yeah.
Aaron Purghart. Yeah. And finally, Gavin Clarkson. There we go. There's your team of writers. So we're going to try and bridge these several fissures that are now in the show between jokes that only will work for the last shift and jokes that the audience is going to understand. It's a careful watch. They've got to do this for 23 more hours. I know. Are you kidding me? It's part of my parole, okay? That's why I'm doing this. Every kid is either a baby or 8 years old. That's true. The other ages are a government conspiracy. Agreed. That one. I'm gonna just like make quick work of the ones that won't translate. As you can tell, the golden bucket is where it was in front where the golden shower used to be. Wow. We don't love that one, but that's fine. It's a volume game is what we're going for here. I can't believe Graham turned down the Riyadh Comedy Fest for this. It's one of the weird things is like Tony Hinchcliffe is one of the only guys who didn't go to it, and do you know that Kevin Hart roast? Never, I don't want to go down this path. What cause is Graham growing his beard out for again? And yeah, if you feel very strongly about any joke so that I don't crumple up and throw it on the floor, let me know that it's a golden bucket joke, okay? This is a cooperative we're working here. AI data center this, AI data center that. I'm excited as you guys, but can we think about something else for once? Is there one starting in Vancouver?
Yeah.
2? Ah, this is City on the Grow. Look at us. Some cities don't even have 1. 2 we've got. Use our water, we say. The audience at the start of the show. Wait, that's not Graham Clark. Graham Clark doesn't have the eyes of a serial killer. He does. You know that I was told by a handwriting expert from like the RCMP that I have the handwriting of a serial killer. It's mostly because I cut out letters and glue them and... It's as good a joke as any, right? Fun fact, in Vancouver, a friend is a burden you walk to in the rain. We like that, right? We like that. The latest scoop is a clothing store here in Gastown. Then who's the guy that's been giving me ice cream behind the counter? And that's what we hope to raise. Good night, everybody. See, I'm doing God's work on your behalf here. If you want to hear all the Golden Bucket jokes, catch Graham's next special. Hey, you know what? I'm not above stealing a joke. Everybody knows it. I'm the Robin Williams of Canada. Everyone says it. I'm Clean house, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. So there's a British guy in the front row. His name's Paul. And it says the British guy in the front row is definitely going to FIFA. Okay, but are you though? Can't afford it. I know somebody who has tickets, and I said you could sell those tickets, and she's getting married. You could fund your whole wedding and honeymoon. She's not going to sell. I know. She's a lovely lady. The old spaghetti factory is what I call the Tupperware at the back of my fridge. I like that. I do like that. Taco del Mar means taco of the sea, which is interesting because when I see a taco, I eat it.